It's not anything to be ashamed of to say, well, it kind of looks like that structure's worked quite well for the entire duration of mankind, and so maybe we mess with it at our peril.
You're hearing about family values from the childless and unmarried. Don't follow them.
The women have to stop blaming men for their sense of malaise or misery.
I didn't create you people to kill and torture and rape each other. I created you to be good to each other. I love the God who had a flood.
So, the coronavirus has many, many gifts to give us, and one of the gifts that it has given us is this lovely article by the BBC about how gay children or gay individuals moving back home because they can't afford to live on their own now have to suffer through living with their quote-unquote homophobic parents who just don't get them. You poor, poor dears. Now let me see if I got this straight. You, a homosexual, a LGBTQ plus whatever the fuck you are bullshit, who is constantly bitching about your oppression, you went back home because you couldn't afford to not go live under your parents' roof. You are taking up space in your parents' household, who are, by the way, likely older than you and therefore in the demographic of higher risk than you. You're under quarantine, under lockdown, and you think that them having to put up with you is an inconvenience to you. Really? I mean, is this where we're at now? We are at a point to where the homosexuals are receiving charity from those who created them, and the charity is unacceptable because, well, you're a disappointment to those who made you. People who had the idea, the insane notion that when they have a child, this child should have enough humanity within them to want to, make more of themselves like they did. The idea that you would not, that you are a disappointment in that aspect is too much of an imposition on you that they have these feelings, that they have this disposition, that they would feel a little put out by the fact that you're not giving them grandchildren, that you're not continuing the family line, that you have essentially resigned yourself to being a biological dead end, potentially ending 6 million years of evolutionary progress in one direction that you've just decided to cut off on your own. No. That doesn't mean absolute fuck all. What's important is that your feelings are hurt because your parents didn't exactly take the fact that you're a homosexual to be the sunshine of their lives. Is that it? You're living under their roof, you're taking their food, you're taking up space, and yet you feel inconvenienced that you're with someone who does not 100% agree with you. That is insane. It is incredibly ungrateful. It's how do we even get to this point? That's what blows my mind, is how do we even get to a point where a legit BBC article is bemoaning the inconvenience to these LGBT individuals that they have to live with people, their parents, who don't agree with their life decisions, as this horrible atrocity of oppression and inconvenience, this horrible inconvenience that you have a roof over your goddamn head. How dare they? Alright guys, real quick, if you guys like the channel, feel free to please leave a donation so we can keep the channel going. All donations go to support the channel, more equipment, better content, But if you don't want to just leave a donation, feel free to jump by Carnal's Menagerie. We sell basically t-shirts. If you have any kind of carnalism that you want to see on a t-shirt, please go ahead and leave it in the comments and I will get that uploaded for you. But guys, this is how you support the channel. Anyways, thank you guys as always, and just remember, stay carnal. Bye guys.